Round Mountain Trail 809 is located near the Walton Lake campground. There are two trails which lead to the summit. We are taking the western route, which starts at an elevation of 5,400 feet. We have come to explore this subalpine eastside forest on a July morning before the heat of the day. We are not young. We are not in a hurry. We like to study the landscape features and the small details, the flora, the fauna, the long arc of geological history.
We believe, like Aristotle, that in all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. We are Elizabeth and Terry. We are two on a trail. In remote places, on trails without a particular destination or spectacular view, it might be tempting to say nothing is here, nothing is happening, but life in myriad forms is carrying on in large and small ways. And because we are going nowhere in particular, we can simply follow the trail and believe, as baseball star Yogi Berra famously quipped, you can observe a lot by just watching. Ochoco territory has ancestral ties to the northern Paiute, and these mountains have been occupied and visited by the Waskapum, Walla Walla, Tenino, Northern Paiute, Klamath, Umatilla, Grand Ronde, and Molalla peoples, who have stewarded this land since time immemorial and still live and thrive here.
We glimpse a meadow and remember the edge effect. If you were a deer, you would pause at the tree line and survey the scene, perhaps sniffing the air, checking for any movement in the meadow before stepping into it. So coming up the trail, we just came upon this Soil Conservation Service snow survey area. They check the snow precipitation and other data for water supply forecasting, etc. Well, in this snow survey area, quite the meadow, and there are these beautiful paintbrush that are pink. And I know paintbrush comes in a variety of colors, but I've seen lots of reds, but I've never seen this pink color.
Indian paintbrush is easy to identify by genus, hard by species, as it varies widely by color and hairiness. It's prone to hybridization and happy to make relations with nearby plants and evolve new forms.
We got to the top of something finally.
Yeah, I think this is the snow.
The knoll we saw on the map?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dry meadow, thin soil, full sun, a mix of pine and juniper. The wildflower season has ended. I heard a grouse or somebody's phone.
Well, all this hiking we've been doing, we haven't run into anybody really. Pendicular lousewort.
There are hundreds of lousewort species, each shaped to suit the anatomy of a specific bumblebee pollinator. Corn lily is a wet meadow species. They are often the first shoots to appear through the snow, and notably, they were the first and only herbaceous shoots to push through 6 inches of ash near Mount St. Helens after the eruption of 1980.
This looks like a healthy subalpine eastside forest. Meadow grasses, wildflowers, small saplings, a stand of medium-sized trees, mature trees, leaning snags. Lots of dead wood litters the ground, providing food and habitat for myriad life forms, from fungi and bacteria to mosses and lichens, to arthropods and insects large and small, and up the food chain to voles and shrews, and on, so that a single dead tree has become a flourishing and healthy ecosystem.
One of the most spectacular creatures of the deadwood ecosystem is the western pine sawyer, a giant beetle that feeds on fallen Douglas fir and ponderosa pine.